We're going to talk about point sparring, competition sparring. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about gear first. I'm going to show you the gear, what you could use, and what you have to use, and the different styles of competition that you're looking to get into or you're into right now, and you're just looking for maybe, well, if you're competing, you probably know what you like and you're probably going to stick with that. So this is what I like. This is what my association is, we have to have for our stick fighting and for our regular point sparring, traditional sparring, like that. So let's start off with the helmet first. So everyone should recognize the sparring headgear. Okay, now I do have a mask on here. In my old style, they kept getting sued by students and parents because sparring got dangerous and kids were coming out with, bloody noses and, things of that nature. So they early in the career of my journey in martial arts, we had to combine, or we had to wear the face masks, and it just, I don't know. I mean, it was a pain at first, but now I'm so used to it. It's just kind of like I would rather have it now. And then plus I'm, mid 40s. I don't need my pretty face to get more damage. I mean, I've already had, damage to my face when I used to ride bulls and stuff like that back in the day in my 20s. So so I am happy to wear the mask. But then also with the mask, with stick fighting, I believe it is mandatory. So I just figure, keep it on. I'm already used to it. I can, not worry about taking it off when I'm stick fighting or, putting it back on, whatever it is. So let's move on to the hand gear. Now the hand gear, I'm old school when it comes to hand gear. I love the old school hand gear. The best of the best. If you had never seen the movie, I mean, this is what they had, 1980s, 1970s hand gear. Well, more 1980s, 1990s hand gear. Love these. So these are my favorite. And then let's go to the chest protector. Now my old studio did require these as well, because of the same reason. They were kept getting sued by parents, students that, I got hurt, so I'm going to sue. So they're like, okay, chest gear, we got to wear them. And I believe this is a mandatory on most tournaments now. Some of them don't. Some of them may just have headgear without the face mask, hand gear, foot gear. That's all you need. I kind of wish they would go back to that because, well, I'm not going to get too much into it, but the martial arts has gotten very, very soft. If you want to get into the sport, you're going to have some bumps and bruises. That's all I got to say. Even now, you're going to get some bumps and bruises. But anyways, chest protector. Let me take this off. Let me grab my mic. And I do have a mouthpiece right in here as well because I believe that was a mandatory as well in my old style. I'm not sure with my new style, but it's just in there for right now. All right, now let's go down to my foot gear. Now with my foot gear, of course, I go old school with my foot gear. We'll go ahead and throw the camera down a little bit here so you guys can see the foot gear. All right, so let me move Bob in here so I can have his foot rest. So with foot gear, I got the same old school foot gear. Well, not it's kind of a new style, but old, the old design. One wrap around the ankle, calf area, and then they slip on kind of like a shoe. So the bottom is open so you can keep your grip on there, and then they have a elastic piece that you can fit your foot in so it doesn't slide off, and then they have this strap that goes around and then keeps your foot gear on there. Okay. And then what I also do, and my first instructor gave me, I think, these exact pair in like 2003. He told me, he's like, I have my foot in the air so long. It takes a lot of conditioning to condition your shins to, you know, take the impact of bone on bone, and really powerful dang guys with some incredible footwork and kicks. But go ahead and put the camera back up. So these are just a slide on shin guards with a foot guard in here, and I can't wear my foot gear without putting those on now. Like it soaks up all the sweat. I wash those once a week when I'm sparring pretty heavily, and yeah, I can't live without those. I got to get a new pair because those are about ruined. But let me take my left foot off here, and then we'll get into my style. So let me get into my style of sparring. Let me show you the point system, and where's the legal spot and where's the illegal spots. Let's talk about right now. So I'm going to demonstrate on Bob all the target spots, what you can and can't do, in my style of martial arts. Now it will vary with the style that you're in or that you're looking at doing. So just get with your instructor or your school or your association. Try to find out the rules. These are my own personal rules for my association, for my style. But a little tweak here and there. You can take my style or any style and then roll it into any kind of karate tournament that there is or that you're looking at. So in my style, hand techniques are all legal. Knife hand strikes, ridge hand, punches, those are all legal, but just to the body, nothing to the face. Headgear, face, no strikes to the face. And the reason that I think the reason that they did that was because it's really easy to punch and strike to the head. We do that in class all the time. So there's really no real like training that I believe that we really need to train for hours to strike to the head, because it's just so easy. I mean, most people, if you look at street fights and just fights, I mean, they're hitting, they're punching to the head all the time. Now, conditioning your hand to not break a finger, then that's another story, but we also train that in classes as well. But that being said, no strikes to the head, face, anything like that around the neck is illegal. Can't touch that with your legs or your hands. Bodies, punches are good. Knife hands, any kind of knife hand punches, stuff like that is good. And then all kicks are legal to the body. And the chest gear kind of outlines the point system for point sparring. You can get it around the side, the chest, and probably the cutoff point is like right above the belly button, right there where the chest gear kind of cuts off. But just pretty much anywhere in the chest gear that you want, you can kick or strike with that. Then headgear, of course, you can kick, strike, all within the head with all your kicks, jump, spin, whatever. Those are legal shots. Let's go to the back. So since we do have headgear, padding in the back, kicks to the back of the head are legal if you can reach that. I've been knocked in the head a couple times with a reverse hook kick, and the leg wraps around, whop, and You see stars every now and again if it's a good solid hit. So I've been I've had my bell rung a few times with some good kicks in the back of the head. So that's a legal spot. Ears, top of the head, everything is legal. If your foot hits it, it's a point. All right, and then nothing to the back of your opponent. Can't kick to the back, punch, anything like that. That is a illegal spot. Then of course everything below the belt is illegal. You can't kick to the legs, anything like that. It's just with my style. It's just chest and head area is the legal spots. All right. So now let's talk about the points. Let's talk points now in martial arts. In my style, to win, you need 5 points, or you need the clock to run out, and it's a 2-minute clock for my style. Now that could vary within your style or the one you're looking at. That would vary on the association, the style, the tournament, everything like that, because every tournament has a little bit different rules. But with this one, it's 5 points to win, and if you have more points than your opponent after 2 minutes, then you win. And now let's go ahead and point systems on the body. So a head kick is 2 points. So your balanced foot on the ground, kick to the head, that's 2 points. Okay. 1 point, kick, punch, strike to the body, 1 point. Jump kick to the body, 2 points. I don't think you could jump and strike. I think that's still 1 point. So all strikes on the body are just going to be 1 point. 1 point, kicks to the body, jump kick to the body, 2 points. Jump kick to the head, that'll be 3 points. So if you think about it, if you jump kick to the body, 2 points. Jump kick to the head, 3 points. That being said, if you have any questions, any concerns, anything you want me to get to, I might do a part 2 on this and actually start teaching some combinations, things of that nature. But if you have any questions, concerns, things I missed, go ahead, put them down in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and until next time, train hard, train smart. See you then.